Namaste. Let's start the class. गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो सरस्वती नमस्तेस्तु वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी हंसवाहनमारूढे विद्यादानं कुरुष्व मे. So we were doing the Patha on Ramayanam, lesson number 27 in your pustaka. Ramo Lankayaha Ayodhyam Pratyavartate. So we saw few shlokas. So Rama killed Ravana and he is returning to Ayodhya. So while on the way to Ayodhya, so he goes by the Pushpaka Vimana and he has an aerial view of the battlefield and he tells Sita about the different Rakshasas or what happened in the Yuddha Bhumi. So these are in the form of few shlokas. So we'll revise the first few shlokas which we covered last week and then we will go to the new shlokas. Kailasa Shikharakare Trikuta Shikhare Sthitam Lakshmi Ikshasva Vaidehi Nirmitam Vishwakarmana. So Vaidehi, so he addresses Sita as Vaidehi. Kailasa Shikharakare Trikuta Shikare. So in Trikuta Shikara, which has the akara of that of Kailasha, which looks like Kailasha. So Kailasa Shikharakare Trikuta Shikhare Sthitam Vishwakarmana Nirmitam Lankam Ikshasva. So take a look at this Lanka, which was built by Vishwakarma and which is standing on this Trikuta Shikara. So you may see the peak of Trikuta, which stands on Lanka in the shape of peak of Kailasa, constructed by Vishwakarman. Second one, Yetadayodhanam Pashya Mamsashonita Kardamam Harinam Rakshasanancha Site Vishasanam Mahat. So in this shloka, Site Pashya, O Sita, please see. So what is he asking to see? Yetadayodhanam. So this Ayodhana is the Yuddha Bhumi. So Yetad Yuddha Bhumim Pashya, please look at this battlefield. So here we have two other padad, Mamsa Shonita Gardamam and Mahad Vishasanam. So this can be taken as an adjective, okay, Visheshana for the Yuddha Bhumi. So Kidrisham Ayodhanam. So we say Harinam Rakshasanam cha Mamsa Shonita Gardamam and then Mahad Vishasanam. So by Vishasanam, so the commentary gives Vishasana as Vadhasadana Bhutam iti. Okay, so the word Vishasanam is described this way, Vadhasadana Bhutam. So that which was a sadhana, which was instrumental for doing his Vada, Ravana's Vada. So that Yuddha Bhumi. So Vishasanam is an adjective. So Vadhasadana Bhutam Etad Ayodhanam. So this Ayodhanam is nothing but an instrument which helped me kill Ravana in that way. Same way, Harinam Rakshasanam cha Mamsa Shonita Kardamam. So, Mamsa Shonita Kardamam, we saw the split last time. So, Mamsa is flesh and Shonitam is Raktam. So, Mamsa Shonita Yoho Kardamaha Yasmin. So, we have to make it as a Bahuvrihi to make it a Visheshana for this Ayodhana. So, that Yuddha Bhumi in which there is a mire of blood and flesh of the monkeys and the Rakshasas. Okay, so Site Etad Ayodhanam Pashya. So Kidrusham Ayodhanam is a Harinam Rakshasanam cha Mamsa Shonita Kardamam Mahad Vishasanam. Okay, so this pada is used as a Visheshana as per the commentary. It is used as a Visheshana for this Ayodhana. So this point we did not discuss last class. So I thought of adding it. So see the mire of blood and flesh of the great slaughter of many monkeys and Rakshasas on this battlefield. So it's not exactly, the English is not exactly as per the Samskrita construction, but this is the Artha. So while analyzing the word, we will try to see if it is a Karma Padam or if it is a Visheshanam, right? For such things, we have to look. If it is a standard shloka, we will have to go to the commentary and see what is told there. And even Samasta Padas, we have to see what kind of Vigraha is expressed there. So, so this was there in the Pustaka. So go to the next one. येष दत्तवरश्येते प्रमाथी राक्षसेश्वरः तव हेतोर्विशालाक्षि रावणो निहतो मया. So here Ravanaha nihataha maya nihataha. So hey Vishalakshi. So he's addressing Sita in different ways in all the different shlokas. Hey Vishalakshi, yeshaha Rakshaseshwaraha Ravanaha maya nihataha. So Kidrishaha Ravanaha Rakshaseshwaraha Ravanaha Punaha Kidrishaha Pramathi Ravanaha Punaha Kidrishaha Dattavaraha Ravanaha. The three adjectives for Ravana. So Yeshaha Dattavaraha Pramati Rakshaseshwaraha Ravanaha Maya Nihataha. So that Ravana was killed by me. Tavahetoho. So for your purpose or on your account or for you. Okay. So Yaha Maya Nihataha Saha Shete. Yaha Ravanaha Maya Tavahetoho Nihataha Saha Shete. So he is sleeping here. So he's showing her the place and he says he's sleeping here. Iti. So, O broad-eyed one, here lies Ravana. So the king of demons, Rakshaseshwaraha, the tormentator of people. So the Pramathi, so is a torturer. Dattavaraha, so on whom boons were conferred. Saha, and who was killed by me. Maya nihataha, yaha maya nihataha. Tava hetoho, for your sake. Atra shete. So here he lies. Iti. The word this. And Kumbhakarnotra nihataha. Prahastascha nishacharaha. Dhumrakshashchatra nihataha. Vanarena hanumata. Again, so starting here, you will see a lot of names of Rakshasas. So Kumbhakarnaha atra nihataha. So atra Kumbhakarnaha nihataha. Prahastascha nishacharaha. So nishacharaha prahastascha atra nihataha. Dhumrakshascha atra nihataha. Vanarena Hanumata. So for Dhumraksha, Vanarena Hanumata. So by Hanuman. So Dhumraksha was killed by Hanuman. Then Kumbhakarna was killed here. Nishachara, Prahasta Nishachara is again a demon. Nishayam Yahacharati. So Saha Prahastascha. Prahasta is also here. He is also killed. He was also killed. So Kumbhakarna, the night ranger Prahasta, they were killed here. Here Dhumraksha was killed by Hanuman. So I think we stopped here. So till this, if you have any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll continue with the rest of the shlokas. Okay, Namrata Bhagini.
Madam, Namaste Madam, in previous shloka, there the Visheshana for Prahasta is Nishacharaha, right? Usually, the sequence, how it follows, even in shlokas, what I have seen is Visheshana and then Visheshya, right?
Order doesn't matter. See, shloka or even in a sentence. So that is the beauty of Samskrita. Even when you write a sentence, the order of the words doesn't matter. As long as, see, because each word has got a vibhakti in it. It has got a fixed vibhakti. So which will give the artha. It will convey some artha. So doesn't matter if the Visheshana comes later. It is completely okay. We will be understanding from the artha, we will definitely know what is the Visheshana and what is the Visheshya.
So
from
like
context,
really I cannot, before
Really?
doing the Abhayakrama, I need to know the story or I need to know little bit about
Yes, so
the
context will only
background.
help us understand. So from the context, we will know. And if you have, so for example, if there is a valid, you can have a valid question, whether it is an adjective for this word or the other word, we will have to go see the commentary. For standard shlokas, we refer to the commentaries.
Okay, okay. Dhanyawadaha.
Kumbhakarna, Nishachara, the same. Nishachara means a Rakshasa. Kumbhakarna is a name of a person. So Nishachara is a general word which is a Rakshasa. This Prahasta Kumbhaka, sorry, Nishachara is a general name, which means a Rakshasa. Kumbhakarna, Prahasta, they are specific individual names. They are names of individuals. That's all. Sri Ram.
Acharya, I have a question.
Ah,
What is the word for night ranger in the shloka?
Nishachara. So that's translated as night ranger. Anybody who wanders during the night.
Okay.
Nishachara. Nisha means night. The
Dhanyawad.
night ranger is Nishachara. First. So we will continue. So the next shloka. So starting here, you will see lot of names of Rakshasas. विद्युन्माली हतश्चात्र सुषेणेन महात्मना लक्ष्मणेनेन्द्रजिच्चात्र रावणिर्निहतो रणे. So the next shloka. So we have Vidyunmali. We'll do the Padacheda. You can raise your hands. You can do the Padacheda. Tell me the Vibhakti. Veena Bhagini.
Namaskar Bhagini.
Namaskar.
Vidyunmali समस्तपदम् अस्ति छेदनं न करोमि.
Vidyunmali is name of Rakshasa, so we will not
That's
do
right.
Vigraha there. Vidyunmali. You can say the Vibhakti. So identify each word. Tell me the Vibhakti.
विद्युन्माली ईकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्ग अस्ति वा? विद्युन्माली ईकारान्तः
Guni, Guninau, Guninaha. So we have Guni in Pullinga also. So it's
अस्तु.
Vidyunmalin is the Pratipadikam. Nakaranta. Pullinga.
नकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं.
Prathama
अतः च अत्र अतः च प्रत्ययः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. च is अव्ययम् अत्र अपि अव्ययम्. सुषेणेन अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग तृतीया विभक्तिः एकवचनं. महात्मन् शब्द नकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग शब्द तृतीया विभक्तिः एकवचनं.
Correct.
लक्ष्मणेन अपि तृतीया विभक्तिः एकवचनम्. इंद्रजित् is the प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं तकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग शब्दः.
Okay.
च अत्र च अव्यय अत्र अपि अव्यय. रावणीः निहतो. रावणीः इन्द्रजितः इत्युक्ते रावणीः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्. इकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग एकवचनं. निहतो निहतः रणे उत्व विसर्ग संधि. निहतः त प्रत्ययान्तः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं. रणे रणः अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचनं. In the war, in the battle.
Yes. Dhanyavadah.
धन्यवाद.
So as she said, Vidyunmali. So Vidyunmalin is the Pratipadika. So like Guni, Guninau, Guninaha. We have Vidyunmali, Prathama, Ekavachanam. Nakaranta, Pullinga Shabda. Hataha. So Hanadatu, Tapratyaya. In Pullinga, we have Hataha, Rupa. Then Cha is Avyayam, Atra Avyayam. Sushenena. So we have Tritiya Ekavachanam like Ramena. Then Mahatmana, again Mahatman Shabda. Tritiya Ekavachanam Mahatmana. Lakshmanena, Lakshmana Shabda, Tritiya Ekavachanam. Indrajit Takaranta Pullinga. So Marutau Marutaha. Indrajit is Prathama Ekavachanam. Cha Avyayam, Atra again Avyayam. Ravanihi. So Ravanihi, the word we saw last time, it's a Taditanta. So Ravanasya Apatyam. Okay, Puman. So a male child of Ravana is Ravanihi. The word Ravani refers to a child of Ravana, like we saw Dasharatihi. So Dasharati, son of Dasharatha. Dasharatasya apatyam Dasharatihi. Same way, Ravanasya apatyam Ravanihi. Then Nihataha, Ravani is Pullinga, Ikaranta. So like Hari Shabda, Prathama Ekavachanam. Nihataha, we have Ni Upasarga, Hanadatu, Tapratyaya, Prathama Ekavachanam. Rane Akaranta Rana Shabda, Saptami Ekavachanam. So once you identify, it is easy to put in the form of a sentence. So we'll see the English meaning. Vidyunmali, name of a demon. Vidyunmali. Hataha was killed. Iti artha. Cha is and atra here. So Sushenena, by Sushena. Mahatmana, so by the great. So Sushena, for Sushena, Mahatmana is an adjective. So both are in Tritiya, Ekavachanam. So Mahatmana, Sushenena. by the great Sushena. Then Lakshmanena, then Indrajit, then Chatra, then Ravanihi, son of Ravana, Nihataha killed Rane, Saptami in the battlefield. So Vidyunmali, so again Nakaranta Pullinga, Vidyunmalin Shabda, Ataha Handatu Sapratyaya. Sushenena, so Akaranta, Sushena Shabda, Tritiya Ekavachanam. Mahatman Shabda, Nakaranta Pullinga, Tritiya. Then Lakshmanena, Lakshmana Shabda, Akaranta. Indrajit, Takaranta Shabda, Pullinga Ekavachanam. Ravanihi, Ikaranta, Ravani Shabdaha, Prathama Ekavachanam. Nihataha, Ni Upasarga, Anadatu, Tapratyaya. So now we will see the Anvaya. Now Rane is there. Akaranta Pullinga. Rana Shabdaha Saptami Ekavachanam. So Atra Mahatmana Sushenena Vidyunmali Hataha. Vidyunmali Sushenena Hataha. So Hataha Karmarte Tapratyaya. So it is referring to the Karma Pada which is Vidyunmali. Vidyunmali Hataha. Vidyunmali was killed. Kena Sushenena. So Kidrishena Sushenena. Mahatmana Sushenena. So Mahatmana Sushenena Vidyunmali Hataha. Atra Lakshmanena Ravanihi Indrajit. Okay, so Ravani comes as an adjective for Indrajit. Indrajit, the son of Ravana. Atra Lakshmanena Indrajit Nihataha. Ravanihi Indrajit Nihataha. Putra Rane Nihataha. So in the battle. Okay, so Indrajit, son of Ravana, Indrajit, was killed by Lakshmana in the battle. So here Vidyunmalin was killed by great Sushena, and here Ravana's son Indrajit was killed by Lakshmana in the battlefield. Yes, simple shloka. So from the Artha is very easy to wonder because it's just a Rakshasa who killed whom. Tavadeva. Go to the next shloka. Shyamala.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste. So I will read the shloka once. I'll read it once. Sorry, I didn't read it. Angadenatra nihataha vigato nama rakshasaha virupakshascha dushprekshaha mahaparshva mahodarau. Idani pattu.
Angadena atra nihataha vikataha nama rakshasah virupakshaha cha dushprekshah
Parshva mahodarau.
Mahodarau, because two are there, no? Mahaparshva and Mahodar. So
Correct.
both, like Rama.
Yes, Rama Lakshmana.
Dvivachanam.
Yes.
Angadena, Tritiya Ekvachan. Angadena. Atra Avyayam. Nihataha Ikta Pratyaya. Ni Yoge At Vikataha Prathama Ekvachan. Nama also. Namani.
Nama here is an Avyaya. I will tell you. Okay, fine. We will discuss that. It's Avyaya Pada. Nama is Avyaya here.
Rakshasaha Prathama Ekvachan.
Prathama Ekvachan.
Virupakshaha Prathama Ekvachan. Cha Avyayam. Dushprekshaha. That is Dushpreksha Prathama Ekvachan. Mahaparshva.
Mahaparshva Mahodaro is a single Samasta Pada. Don't break it.
Okay, Samasta Pada. Okay, fine. So this is Prathama Dvivachan.
Prathama Dvivachanam. So Mahaparshva Mahodara is the Pratipadika and Prathama Dvivachanam. And Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Yes. So we see here. So there is this Angadena, same thing. Angada Shabda, Tritiya Ekavachanam. Atra Avyayam Nihataha Prathama Ekavachanam. Vikata is also Prathama Ekavachanam. Nama is Avyaya Padam here. Okay, so Nama, when you say by name, okay, so Vikato Nama Rakshasaha. So Vikataha Nama Rakshasaha. So Rakshasa by name Vikata. So here Nama is an Avyaya Padam. So Nama Namani, if you have to see if it's a Naman Shabda Rupa, then normally so Vikatasya Nama. You will have the other Vibhakti for the words which are associated with the word Nama. So Vikatasya Nama probably, or Vikata Namna, something like that, or a samasta padam, right? So Vikata Nama could be a samasa, samasta pada. In that cases, it will be the Pratamanta or whatever Vibhakti Rupa the Nama Shabda has got. So for this structure where it is Vikataha Nama Rakshasaha, the Nama Padam is an Apyayam. Okay, this also means by name. So if the Pratamanta or the Rupa of the Naman Shabda, if they are there, then probably the words associated with them will have some specific vibhakti, like say Vikatasya Nama. It should have Shashti. You can't have Vikata Nama and call this as Pratamanta of Naman Shabda. Okay, so in this case, it is Nama is Apyayam. Both mean the same. Both Nama, the Artha is the same, but here it is because Vikataha is in Prathama Ekavachanam. It's not in Shashti. We decide Nama is a Avyayam. Then Rakshasaha is Prathama Ekavachanam. Virupakshaha again Prathama Ekavachanam. And Cha is Avyayam. Dushprekshaha is again one word which is Prathama Ekavachanam. Akaranta ending. So Prathama Ekavachanam. Mahaparshva Mahodaro. So Mahaparshva Mahodara is the Pratipadika. It's Prathama Dvivachanam. Like Rama Lakshmano. So Artha Angadena by Angada. Atra here Nihataha was killed. So Vikata is the name of the Rakshasa. Then Nama Tyukte by name. Then Rakshasaha is demon. Virupaksha is again a name of the demon. Cha Dushprekshaha means one who is difficult to look at, terrible looking. Then Mahaparshva Mahodaro. So these are names of Rakshasa again. Mahaparshva is a name and Mahodara is another name. You will see the table. So Angadena, Angada Shabda, Tritiya Ekavachanam. Nihataha, we have been seeing Ni and Hanadatu, Tapratyaya, Pullinga Ekavachanam. Vikataha, Vikata Shabda, Akaranta Pullinga, Vikata Shabda, Prathama Ekavachanam. Then we have Nama, which is Avyayam. Rakshasaha, Akaranta Pullinga, Rakshasa Shabda, Prathama Ekavachanam. Virupaksha, so again, Akaranta Pullinga, Virupaksha Shabdaha, Prathama Ekavachanam. Dushprekshaha is again Akaranta Pullinga, Dushpreksha Shabda, Prathama Ekavachanam. Then Mahaparshva Mahodaro. So Mahaparshvascha, Mahodarascha, Mahaparshva Mahodaro. So Samasta Pada. Again, the Pratipadika is Mahaparshva Mahodara iti, and we have its Akaranta Pratipadika. So it is Prathama Dvivachanam, Mahaparshva Mahodaro. Two people, so Dvivachanam. So Anvaya Angadena Atra Vikato Nama Rakshaso Nihataha. So Atra Angadena by Angada Vikataha Nama Rakshasaha. Rakshasa by name Vikata Nihataha was killed. Dushprekshaha Virupakshaha Nihataha. So this Nihata has to be added with all these sentences. Okay, so it's just given once in the shloka. So the artha, intended artha is Virupaksha was killed. And Kidrishaha Virupakshaha, Dushprekshaha Virupakshaha. So Dushpreksha is in Prathama Ekavachanam. So it can't be Visheshana for Mahaparsha Mahodara, right? Because Mahaparsha Mahodara is in Dvivachana. So Dushpreksha has to go with Virupaksha. So Dushprekshaha Virupakshaha. Virupaksha was terrible to look at. He was killed. Nihataha Mahaparsha Mahodarau Nihatau. Okay, so this Adhyahara is done. Nihata word is used thrice for this purpose of understanding. See the meaning. So the Rakshasa Vikata was killed or was slain here by Angada. And the hard to look at Virupaksha, Dushprekshaha, Virupakshaha was killed, and Mahaparsha Mahodara both were killed. So Artha simple. the next shloka. So the next shloka, so actually the top two lines that is given in the pustaka. So I will read that first. अकम्पनश्च निहतो बलिन्योऽन्ये च राक्षसाः अत्र मन्दोदरी नाम भार्यातं पर्यदेवयत्. So this is given in the pustaka. Okay, in your Patya Pustaka, this pair of shloka is given. But actually these, if you look at the original Moola, so these first line and the second line are from different shlokas. Okay. From meaning point of view, it doesn't make any difference. Just for your knowledge purpose, I am saying this. So, akampanasya nihato balinyen cha rakshasaha is the first pada of the 9th shloka. And atra mandodari nama bharyatam paryadevayat is the second pada of the 14th shloka. So, this two has been clubbed and given in the pustaka. Because in between these shlokas, again, there are only names of demons. So, different names they mention. And was killed, this is what is there. So we are not missing anything much. So akampanasya nihato balinyonye cha rakshasaha. The following line of that shloka is trishirashchatikayascha devantaka narantakau. So this is the 9th shloka. So the first pada we have for our patha. The second pada is not given in the pustaka. So again trishira atikaya. So these are the two demons. Devantaka, Narantaka. Again, they are the names of demons. Devantaka, Narantaka. So these people were killed iti artha. So akampanasya nihato balinyonye cha balinonye cha rakshasaha trishirashchatikayascha devantaka narantako. So in this shloka, only the names Akampana is a demon, Anye balinaha rakshasaha, all other mighty rakshasas, Trishira is the name, and Atikaya is the name, and Devantaka, Narantaka. So we have 6 names of Rakshasas. Same way, for the next shloka, Surya Shatruscha Nihato Brahma Shatrustatha Paraha Atra Mandodari Nama Bharyatam Paryadevayat. So this is the 14th shloka. So where we have Surya Shatru is the name of a Rakshasa. Nihataha Brahma Shatru Tathapara. So Brahma Shatru is also a name of a Rakshasa. So in between these two lines, the Akampanascha and Atra Mandodari. So these two padas, there are shlokas which just gives the name of different Rakshasas. Okay, so from 9 to 14. Okay, so but we will just take a look at the pada that is given in your pustaka. So this is what is given in the pustaka. Akampanascha nihato balinonye cha rakshasaha atra mandodari nama bharyatam paryadevayat. Okay, so we'll do the padacheda. Rajini Mahode.
नमस्ते भगिनी।
Namaste.
अकम्पनः च निहतः बलिनः अन्ये च राक्षसाः अत्र मंदोदरी नाम भार्या तं पर्यदेवयत्।
Yeah.
So अकम्पनः 1.1.
Akampana is the name of a Rakshasa.
Acha,
1.1. Yes.
1.1 Nihata killed.
Nihataha, you just tell me the vibhakti. Meaning we will see later.
1.1
Tapratyaya prathama ekavachanam.
प्रथमा एक वचन, बलिनः also प्रथमा एक वचन,
It's not
अन्ये
ekavachan. Balinaha is not ekavachanam.
बलिनः
Bali, balinau, balinaha, like guni, guninau, guninaha.
So it will be प्रथमा बहुवचन.
Bahuvachanam.
अन्ये and च अव्यय and राक्षसा प्रथमा बहुवचन.
Anye is what vachana?
अन्ये.
Anye rakshasaha.
So it will be बहुवचन.
Bahuvachanam. So whether we are not sure, see with what word it goes. So Anye balinaha rakshasaha. So everything goes with rakshasa pada. It's an adjective for rakshasa, which is bahuvachanam. So Anye is again bahuvachanam. Anya shabda bahuvachanam. Prathama bahuvachanam.
So atra also avyayam, mandodari prathama ekvachan, naam,
Correct.
bharya,
Nama is
नामन शब्द नाम नामो नाम.
That's what I said. If it is Naman Shabda, then Mandodaryaha or Bharyaha Nama. Sorry. Bharyaha Nama
This will be
Mandodari iti
avyaya.
bhavet. Ah,
So
it's an
this will be
avyayam
avyayam.
here. Bharya Nama Mandodari. So that means it is avyaya pada.
Bharya will also be prathama ekvachan.
Prathama ekavachanam.
Tam 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 द्वितीय बहु एकवचन.
Dvitiya ekavachanam. Correct.
Pariya devayat. So this is Vithiling.
Tinganta. Paryadevayat is Tinganta. So now vibhakti. So we have Divudatu and Pari Upasarga. Okay. So we'll see that. We'll see the word later. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
धन्यवाद.
So see. So akampana. So again, Prathama Ekavachanam. Cha Vyayam Nihataha. Prathama Ekavachanam. Balinaha is Bali, Balinau, Balinaha. Prathama Bahuvachanam. Anye. Again, Prathama Bahuvachanam. Cha is Avyayam. Rakshasaha. Again, Prathama Bahuvachanam. Atra Avyayam. Mandodari. Like Gauri. Prathama Ekavachanam. Nama is Avyayam. Bharya. Akaranta Strilinga. Prathama Ekavachanam. Tam is Dvitiya Ekavachanam. Tad Shabda. Paryadevayat is Tinganta. So Lang Lakara. So we have Adevayat. Pari plus Adevayat. Paryadevayat. Pari Upasarga. Divudatoho. Lang Lakara Rupam. Prathama Ekavachanam. We'll see the meaning. Akampana, name of a Rakshasa. Cha means also. Nihataha is killed. Then Balinaha, mighty. Iti artha, stronger or balam asya asti iti Bali. So one who has got bala. Then Anye is others. Iti artha. Cha, then Rakshasaha, demons. Atra here. Mandodari, name of Ravana's wife. So Nama by name. So Nama by name. Bharya is wife. So Tam Paryadevayat. Paryadevayati, she mourned or she lamented. And Tam here refers to Ravana. So as per the context, it should be Ravana. So in between these two shlokas, so Ravana is also killed. So we saw Atra Shete. He starts his conversation saying Ravanaha Tavahetoho Mayani Hataha Atra Shete, right? So here Tam will refer to Ravana. So she laments or mourns the death of Ravana. Okay. So, okay. We see the same in the table form. Akampanaha, Akaranta Pullingaha, Akampana Shabdaha. Okay, Akaranta, Prathama Ekavachanam. Nihataha, Ni Upasarga, Hanadatuhu, Tap Pratyaya, Prathama Ekavachanam. Balinaha, Nakaranta Pullinga, Balin Shabdaha, like Gudin, we have Balin Shabda, Prathama Bahuvachanam, Anye Akaranta Pullinga, Anya Shabdaha, Prathama Ekavachanam. So we also try to identify the Pratipadika. So for any word, if the Pratipadika is known, then you will know how to decline it. That is the reason why it is given this way. Then you will know what are the different vibhakti forms, like which shabda you should decline and come up with the forms, right? So for that purpose, it is also better to know the pratipadika of a shabda that we come across. Cha is avyayam, rakshasaha, akaranta pullinga, rakshasa shabdaha, prathama bahuvachanam, mandodari, ikaranta strilinga, mandodari shabdaha, prathama ekavachanam. Nama is avyayam here because we have Bharya Nama. So that is why we say it is an avyaya. Bharya is Akaranta Strilinga, Bharya Shabda. Tam Dakaranta Pullinga, Tadu Shabdaha. Saha Taute, Tam Tautan. So Tam here refers to Ravana, Ravanam. So Paryadevayat, we have Pari Upasarga, it is Divadatu. So there is also a Nich Pratyaya. So about this we will learn in the later stages. Nich is to make it a sound, certain dhatus are added with Nich Pratyaya. Okay, so the forms differ. And Lang Lakara. Lakara is Lang Lakara. So Divadatu, Lang Lakara, Pari is the Upasarga. So we have Mandodari Paryadevayat. So Mandodari lamented iti. Now, so I have given the Anvaya for these lines separately, not together as a shloka. because they belong to different shlokas, right? So as I told, Akampanasya Nihata belongs to a different shloka. Atra Mandodari belongs to a different shloka. So we are doing the Anvaya separately. So Akampanasya Nihataha Balinonye cha Rakshasaha. For this the Anvaya would be Akampanasya Nihataha. Akampana cha Akampanaha cha Nihataha. Akampana was also killed. Balinaha Anye Rakshasaha. So Anye Balinaha Rakshasaha cha Nihataha. The other strong or mightier Rakshasas were also killed. Iti. Okay, so Akampana was killed and other mighty Rakshasas also were killed. Iti Artha. So this is for that one line we are doing the Anvaya. And for Mandodari Nama Bharya, we are taking that full shloka. Atra Mandodari Nama Bharya Tamparya Devayat Sapatni Nam Sahasrena Sagrena Parivarita. So why I took this shloka is this last line is given in that prose form. Probably it was a mistake in the Pustaka or intentionally they have given only these two padas, I do not know. But this Sapatninam Sahasrena comes in that introductory prose that we learnt last class. You remember before the set of shlokas, your Pustaka gives a prose form, a sentences, right? This whatever meaning is covered in the shloka, they give it in the form of Anvaya. So even before the starting of the shloka. So there we have the Sapatninam Sahasrena Sagrena Parivarita. That is there in that Pustaka. So that is why I added this full shloka here. So we saw Atra Mandodari Nama Bharya, we saw the split. So for Sapatni Nam, so we see Sapatni is the Pratipadika, Ikaranta Strilinga, Sapatni Shabdaha. So Samanaha Yekaha Patihi Yasyaha, that is Sapatni. So Sapatni is a co-wife. So a person who has the same husband as somebody else. Okay. So Samanaha Yekaha Patihi Yasyaha Sa Sapatni. So Ikaranta Strilinga Sapatni Shabdaha Shashti Bahuvachanam. Okay. Sahasrena. So Sahasra Shabda Napumsakalingam Sahasra Shabdam. We have Akaranta Napumsakalinga Sahasra Shabda Tritiya Ekavachanam Sahasrena Sagrena. So Sagra is Akaranta, but Akaranta Pullinga, Tritiya Ekavachanam, Sagrena. Parivarita. So Pari is Upasarga, Varita is Tapratyanta, Vriyudhatu, Tapratyanta, Strilinga. So we have Varita, Mandodari, Strilinga. So Parivarita comes as an adjective for Mandodari. So we have the Strilinga Rupa. Otherwise we'll have Parivaritaha if it is for an adjective for a masculine word. Because here it is an adjective for Mandodari, it is Parivarita Mandodari. Okay, so Tapratyanta, Prathama Ekavachanam. So Sagrena, from the commentary, Sagrena word is given as Sahasrad Api Adhika Yuktena. More than a Sahasra. Okay, so more than a Sahasra iti artha. So this comes as an adjective for Mandodari. Sapatninam Sahasrena Sagrena Parivarita Mandodari Nama Bharya Tam Paryadevayat. So that entire Anvaya goes that way. So we'll see the Anvaya. Atra Mandodari Nama Bharya Sagrena Sapatninam Sahasrena Parivarita Tam Paryadevayat. So we can say Sagrena Sapatninam Sahasrena Parivarita Mandodari Nama Bharya Tam Paryadevayat. So wherever you want, you can place. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So here it says Parivarita means one who is surrounded by, and surrounded with what? Sagrena Sapatninam Sahasrena. So by more than 1,000 wives, co-wives. Okay, so Mandodari standing, she is standing, and along with her there are 1,000 and odd wives of Ravana. So they are all standing together. Tam Paryadevayat. So Mandodari lamented for the death of Ravana while she was standing in that shore along with all those Sapatni. Mandodari, wife of Ravana, surrounded by more than 1,000 co-wives, lamented him. Okay, so she mourned for him. Iti artha. Okay, so with this we will stop here. So you have any questions regarding this set of shloka, you can ask now. Otherwise, I will make an announcement regarding the pariksha.
Mahodaya,
Haan, Bhagini.
so what is Paryadevayat?
Paryadevayat is like, it's a tinganta, kriya padam. So she mourned, iti artha. So pari upasarga divadatu langlakara rupa. Adevayat. Pari plus adevayat, paryadevayat.
Okay, okay. Dhanyawad.
So if I will put down your hands, you can raise your hands if you have any question. Bhagini, Veena Bhagini, you have a question?
Indrajit katham vigraham karaniyam? Indrajit, Indriyani saha jitavan iti va?
Yeah. Indriyani jitavan. Bhagini. There is one standard, I don't recollect now, but that is the artha.
Artha, yeah.
One who has conquered the senses. Is Indrajit.
Dushprekshaha?
Durlabhena is Durlabhena. Prekshyate. Yes, one who is seen with difficulty. Correct. Durlabhena prekshyate. Bhavitum.
Dhanyawad.
What about the names of the samasas? Will they, will they ask for the names of the samasas also?
No. So here you have lot of Bahuvrihis also. So Bahuvrihi we have not covered. It comes in the next Patamala 5 level only we have Bahuvrihi. This is for the purpose of understanding a word. So whenever there is a Samasta Pada, in order to understand what it means, it is better to go through the Vigraha Vakya. Whether we know how to do a Vigraha or not is the next stage. But when a Vigraha is there, let us try to understand. Okay, so this is the Samasta Pada, this is how the Vigraha Vakyam is given. We should be able to understand. Say, for example, a simple example I will tell you. So, for exam point of view, they are not specifically asking the questions, say, complex Bahuvrihi or a complex Madhyama Padanopa. Those kind of questions they are not asking. So, don't worry. So, how much ever we have covered. And we will also take some more exercise in doing the samasa. We will have on test, So, we will... It's just samasa comes with familiarity. The more you work it out, the more you remember how to do a vigraha for a certain word. Okay, so vigraha can be given in any way. It only all depends on the context, what it actually conveys in a sentence. Based on that only we have to give a vigraha. Okay, so these are very specific to this context. I don't think they're asking very specifically. So they are, since the samasas were introduced here, they are asking generic compound words. So they're not asking specifically from the these lessons, especially this shloka.
Anvaya will be asked. Anvaya.
Pardon?
Anvaya.
Anvaya, yes, you have to know, but in the question paper, I saw the bhavartha, the pratipadartha was asked, pratipadartham and the bhavartha, I think, or any vyakarana vishesha, if there is any vyakarana vishesha. But Anvaya is a must. See, once you know a shloka and you know the pratipadartha, it is easy to make an Anvaya. Anvaya is just putting them in the form of a sentence.
For exam, I'm just asking.
Exam, yes. I will share the question papers was shared in the group, right? Did you take a look? So now that you have started Ramayana, take a look at the question papers shared in the WhatsApp group. So the first section itself starts with the Ramayana. They're asking the Pratipadartha. So they give you the shloka, what is the artha for each word. That's all. So it's not difficult. The question paper appears very simple. It is not so complex as we think. On level 4, it should be very no. It is little easier. So probably the first time you see it is difficult, but go through the patha once, twice, thrice, and fourth time it appears very, very easy. So that is how you should practice. So going through a patha once will not help. Twice and thrice will definitely help you. The fourth time it will appear very, very easy. So
Dhanyawad.
So there was a question in the last class. So the Mrinalavat. So somebody asked like the Mrinala. So I saw those. I went and saw that lesson. So it was Mrinalavanti Nalini Patrani. Okay. So it was an adjective for Nalini Patra. So Mrinalavanti Nalini Patrani was there. So which means lotuses which has got the stalks. Iti artha. So not just with those without the stalk, but the lotus with the flower stalk. Okay, so that is the artha of Mrinalavanti in that context. So Mrinalavat means there, it means that which has got a stock iti. Okay, so again, so the Vigraha is understood only based on the context. You have to see if that Samastapada is used as a Visheshana. If it is used as a Visheshana, then you have to see how to do the Vigraha. You should do the right way. So, for example, when I say Pitambaram Anaya, so when I say Pitambaram Anaya, you can say Pitam Ambaram, Pitambaram. You can do a Karmadharaya there. You can say yellow Vastra. So, bring the yellow Vastra iti artha. When I say Pitambaram Namami, so I salute Pitambara, there from the context it is understood nobody will salute, do namaskara to a yellow robe, right, or a yellow vastra. So there Pitambara means something else. So Pitam Ambaram Yasya Saha, one who is wearing a Pita Ambara. So there it is Vishnu, Vishnu Bhagavan or somebody, Hari, right? So Harim Namami. So, based on how the word is used in the sentence, we will have to understand the Vigraha. We should not fix a standard Vigraha and say. So, same way the Mrinalavat I am trying to explain. So, there Mrinalavat means Mrinalaha Asya Asti. It has that which has got a stock iti. So, which one? It comes as adjective for Nadini Patrani, the lotus leaves. So, those leaves which has got a stock iti artha. Okay, in that case. So don't get scared about Samasa Vigraha. So whatever I showed in these shlokas or the pathas, it is for you to understand the meaning of the word. Once I give the Vigraha, it becomes very easy for you to understand what artha that word is conveying in the sentence. For only that purpose, I have introduced different samasas. Don't worry, even I will have a doubt when I make a Vigraha for complex shlokas. I have to go refer to the commentary, right? So especially Ramayana or whatever it is. So don't worry about the samasas. What here we are introducing samasa at this level. So the samasta padam that we give as practice in the other pata, no? The samasa pata, we learned the karmadharaya pata. Whatever pathas we have learned, just go through the words given there. Okay, so mostly it will be a generic word. It will not be a very complex word for which you will have to think of how to do a Vigraha. So, generic words which we studied. Okay, so you can practice them. So I will lower your hands. Please raise only if you have a question.
Bhagini, अत्र Mandodari surrounded by more than 1,000 co-wives is इत्युक्ते रावणस्य भार्याः एव ते सर्वे
रावणस्य
भार्याः एव ते co-wives इत्युक्ते other demons
co-wives of Ravana, or I don't think he had 1,000 plus or but when you say co-wife, they all have a Samanapati. That is the artha of that word Sapatni. So it has to be of Ravana. Okay, so otherwise you can't call them, if they are wives of other Rakshasas, you can call them co-wives. There again, it should be co-wives of her. I think so. It has to be as per the shloka. And nothing more was given in the commentary, so I couldn't get any more information. Okay. Satish Mahodaya.
Mandodari can also be called Mandodari.
Mandodari is how it is written, yes, in Samskrita. In other bhasha, we say Mandodari, we say in our Madhur Bhasha. Mandodari is how it is.
Alpaudari va? Mandodari ityukte Alpaudari, not bulging belly.
The Vigraha for Mandodari, I have to check. I will check and let you know. I'm not sure. Yes.
Bhagini, these shlokas are, several shlokas are there in syllabus. These shlokas, individual words meaning internet, any possible?
Individual words meaning they have given for very few words in the Pustaka, but all that is covered here. I have given you the Pratipadartha on the slide. No? So that's what is there in the Pustaka also.
In slides, how to get the slides?
Slides are posted in the portal, no? Every week we post these slides.
LMS method in course.
Huh?
LMS
LMS,
learning
yes,
material.
LMS मध्ये सर्वम् अस्ति. PPT अस्ति, PDF अस्ति, अभ्यास, everything is posted there. Under the course, if you go, you have to see. It is in that dashboard you can see.
I have to contact Vyoma Labs and this Sabha for write exams separately.
Exams announcement, yes, I have it. I'll just let you know. See, so this is the announcement. Pathamala for July cycle, we will do. Vyoma has taken this, it will coordinate like how it used to coordinate for the Jan cycle. So Vyoma will be coordinating Pathamala Pariksha for the July cycle. So we will share a link for applying for the exam. So when Sanskrit Education Society, they open registration, we will be sharing you a link through WhatsApp or email. Okay, so you will get the link. I will also announce in the class when we share the link. So this question paper will be shared through WhatsApp or email. Okay, so you can comfortably sit in your house and take the pariksha. Okay, all you have to do is after writing the pariksha, please send the answer sheet to Vyoma. So that's how you do in the January cycle. People who have already taken exams will know. People who are new, you have to send the sheets, answer sheets to Vyoma. If you are in overseas, then we will see. You can scan and send us, send the scanned copy. So once you send, we will take everything and send it to SES. They will only correct. So Vyoma is kind of, we are helping you write, that is all. We will not be doing the correction. And once we collect all your papers, we will send it to SES and they will correct. And when the results are announced, they will send us the certificates. Whoever registered through Vyoma, they will send us the certificates. And we will be sending you the certificates to your postal address. So you have to register
Post we
with
can
us.
post the answer paper.
Sir?
By post we can post the answer paper. But we can send the post by registered post. We can send the answer.
However you want, you can send. That is your choice, register post or courier or however you want, you can send. Or if you are staying abroad, I think you can scan and send. They will make all these information will be given to you. Okay, so you'll have to wait. So by June mid or after that, they will be posting information regarding the pariksha because it is only in July. So we have enough time. But please register through us and the exam is not very difficult. So I encourage all of you to take the pariksha. We will be discussing the question paper after we complete Ramayana. We will just go through the question paper, what is asked and how we have to write and all that. So encourage all of you to start studying and appear for the pariksha. So register through us and we will take care. We will send you till the certificate is sent. We will be holding it. Right? So we will share the necessary information about this pariksha later after the registration starts. Okay. Anything else? Any questions?
Dhanyawad, bhai.
I have one doubt. People
Bhagini.
who cleared the Parichaya exam of Sanskrit Bharati and attending a Covida this August, they register for this exam?
Covida you're writing this time.
In August, yes.
When is the
Because same
pariksha Bhagini?
syllabus is there. In August is there.
August. Okay. I think you can write. I will check once and let you.
Okay.
Okay, you have studied the 4th level, so you should be able to write. I will check, Bhagini. I will check and let you. You have written the Sura Saraswati Pariksha?
No.
No. Okay. Fine. So those who want to appear for Patamala 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, please register when we share the link with you. Anybody else? Any questions? Jayashree Bhagini. You have a question? I can't hear you. You are unmuted, but can't hear you. Okay. So, Jayashree Bhagini. Not able to hear you.
अभी रुक जा 2 मिनट. Hello?
Bhagini. Okay. So, Raghavan Mahodaya, you have a question?
Hello, Bhagini. Can you hear me?
Writing part, Pathamala 4, they said those who have completed Covida can directly write Patamala 4.
What have you completed?
Kovida.
Yes, you can appear if you have completed part Kovida, or if you have completed the fourth level of SSS, Sura Saraswati Sabha, you are eligible to write. You can take the pariksha.
But we have to send the certificate, Kovida certificate to the institute.
We will see whatever is there in the registration link form. I don't think they will ask. We can see. We will see. They ask, you can submit. Otherwise, no need.
Oh, thank you.
Sarita Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini. Last time Patmala 3, I live in Nairobi.
तो
so I
गई
have-
थे आवाज दे रही है.
Namaste.
Second, I will mute Rajini Mahodaya.
Hello.
Bhagini, yes.
Bhagini, I live in Nairobi, and last time I appeared for this Patmala through facilitated by Vyoma. So I scanned my papers and sent to Vyoma. So this time also it will be possible like that.
Yes. Same way. Yes.
Okay. So Patmala 3 I have written, so I can surely apply for this Patmala first.
Whoever have taken Pathamala 3, yes, you can write. For people who have not written the other exams, if you have done Pathamala 3, you can do the Pathamala 4.
So it will be same way
Yes.
facilitated by the Vyoma like last time.
Yes, it will be facilitated. Yes. We will be sharing the information later in June mid. We will share. Okay. So you can take the permission.
Thank you.
Astu. So we will stop here.
I have one doubt. Sorry if I can
Yes.
ask. In the last shloka, it is a parivarita, like surrounded by that word is there, right? So that is in that Samastapadam. Pari is paritaha avyaya.
Pari is not, Parivarita is not Samastapada. It is Tapratyanta. That is all. Like Hataha. We have Parivaritaha. Here it is Mandodari, so we have Parivarita. It's Strilinga. It's Tapratyanta. Iktapratyanta.
Okay, pari is the upasarga then. Pari.
Upasarga. Yes.
Okay.
Like we say Agata. Same way Parivarita.
Then we have a word parivara, family.
Parivara is a different word. Yes. This is a Kridanta. Yeah. Parivara is family. Yes. So Pari normally means Pari will give this kind of surrounding iti artha. It goes with different verbs. But again, here it is surrounded by. So Parivarita is an Kidrishi Mandodari, Parivarita Mandodari. So like we have Hataha, we saw a lot of Hataha came. So Hataha is Hanadatu Tapratyaya. Same way, Parivarita is Vridatu Tapratyaya. It is Strilinga usage because of the word Mandodari. It comes as adjective for Mandodari. So whenever an adjective is used, you have to look at the lingam also. Linga, vibhakti and vachana of the visheshya. Okay, so it should always be according to the lingam, vibhakti, vachanam of the visheshya. If the visheshya is Strilinga, adjective should be Strilinga. If visheshna is in Ekavachana, adjective should be Ekavachana. If it is in Prathama Vibhakti, adjective should be in Prathama Vibhakti. So vibhakti, vachanam, lingam. All these three should go together for both the visheshana and the visheshya. The adjective and the word, the noun for which it is used as an adjective.
Bhagini, I have a question.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
Hello.
Bhagini.
Sagren and Sahasren, they mean the same thing.
Sahasrena is 1,000. Sagrena is little bit more than 1,000. Iti artha for Sagrena means little bit more. Iti artha. Sagrena Sahasrena. So more than 1,000 iti artha. So again, Sagra doesn't give this meaning more than when you see the word in dictionary. Here in this context, the commentary gives Sagra as a little bit more. Okay, Sagrena Sahasrena means little more than Sahasra. Artha conveyed in this context.
Okay, thank you.
Nevada. Okay, so we'll stop here. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् धन्यवादाः
धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः